There are certainly times in our lives when we're not afraid to take a few risks, but as we get older, there's no shame in playing it safe, especially when it comes to our money and investments. So today we're going to look at a few ways to safely grow your income with Safe Harbor Retirement Group. And Cory Sickles here with me, Safe Harbor Retirement Group. We're talking about an investment tool, Cory, that you use to help clients really protect and grow their money. That's kind of the key word there. So thanks for being here with us today.
Glad to be here, Robin.
All right, so what is your go-to method, would you say, for safe investing?
A lot of people hear the word annuity, and there's really three types. There's a variable, which means it goes up and down with the market. There's a fixed, which means you're getting a guaranteed rate, which is not good right now because of where interest rates are. And then there's what we call a fixed indexed annuity, which allows you to be able to invest in the market, but only get the upside and no downside, if the market does go negative. So a fixed indexed annuity can fit, for a lot of pre-retirees out there for the long term.
So what exactly is an annuity then? What kind of investment is that?
Well, the first thing is when you actually put money into an annuity, you really have a contract with an insurance company that's going to guarantee certain things. Now, you can actually put money in lump sum, or you can actually put in multiple payments over a period of time too. But really what I think about an annuity is you're setting yourself up where you're going to create your own pension. Pensions are gone. So one of the things that most people want when they do retire is some type of income, and an annuity, a fixed indexed annuity, can do that because it does have certain guarantees, and you're going to be able to receive some type of payment, throughout your lifetime. Another important part about it, I think there's a lot of people don't understand, if something does happen to you, whether you're actually taking income or whether you're putting money into it, if something happens and you do pass away, all that money does go to your beneficiary.
Okay, yeah, that's important to note because I know people are always looking for ways that are safe in that way too.
Right.
And Cory, what about taxes? How does that work with an annuity?
Well, with taxes, when you put money in, really what you're doing is deferring taxes until you take the withdrawal. So if it's IRA money, for example, that you're putting into it, then you're going to, since you've never paid tax on it, when you take the withdrawal, you're going to be taxed on that amount. If it's what we call after-tax savings, money that you maybe have sitting in your bank account that you put into that, it's going to grow. And again, you're not going to pay any taxes on that until you withdraw it. And it's only on the amount that it has grown during that time. So it can be a tax benefit because let's face it, everyone wants tax-deferred growth, and this is a good way to be able to do that.
Cory, are there any downsides of an annuity?
The one thing I would probably say first, Robin, is education. I don't think a lot of advisors educate the actual, the clients today to make sure they understand exactly what they have. So the one thing I would say is become educated as much as you can, because it's going to be, the more that you know about the product, it's going to be easier to understand later. The biggest part that I do see is education. And the other part that I do see is if you don't know what you're doing, there's some annuities out there where you can't trigger income for certain periods of time, or you have what we call surrender fees. And then all of a sudden you're blindsided if you try to take money out or money that you need, and you're going to have a lot of different types of fees. So it's very important to work with an advisor that makes sure that they understand exactly what you're trying to accomplish. And so, my goal is really to be able to find the right type of product for you, and everyone's different.
Yeah, and Cory, I know if anyone out there is interested in learning more and kind of seeing what their options are, they can set up a complimentary meeting with you. How does that work, and what should they do to get started?
Yeah, it's very simple. You can always, give us a call at 614-760-0670 or visit our website at safeharboroh.com to schedule that. But when you do come in, really what we're going to do is, again, it's complimentary, no obligation. But what we're going to try to do is find out exactly what your needs are. If you want to discuss annuities, we can. But more importantly, we're trying to be able to put together a plan for you to make sure that you have a successful retirement.
All right, there it is. Cory Sickles with Safe Harbor Retirement Group. So good to have you on, and thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Robin.